and my dear students. Let me begin with appreciating your initiative to organize this program. I was not sure, though I had been given some tasks beforehand that we may organize a farewell meeting. I told those students that you talk to Suleiman sir, he will be there in the department, and as I was already engaged in election duty, so you might not or I might not be available in the department. You talk to him and organize if possible. So once again, I appreciate your initiative. This meeting, we generally from the department do not encourage extra expenditure because the parents, they send their children and they have to spend a lot of money after their after their sons and daughters. So to organize this program is again, it will demand some money also. Therefore, we do not encourage. This time, we talk with the departmental colleagues talk and decide that yes, if they want to organize the farewell meeting, let them do it. Then what is the justification? Why have we organized this farewell meeting? Is it just only a formality? No, certainly not. It is not a formality only. Because we have to learn so many things. This meeting may help us learning some life skills. Say how to host a meeting, how to organize a meeting. But these things you will not find in the pages of the book. Right? In the pages of the book, these things are. When you are involved, you do the things yourself, then you can learn these things. Right? How to initiate the program, how to organize it, how to initiate it. And secondly, this will, or I think, and it is, this will develop a kind of fellow feeling among yourself, fellow feeling among the students. A kind of bond or relation will grow up among the students of the department. This feeling of belongingness to the department, feeling of fellow feelingness is very, very important because these are the values, all the values which help our life easy, which make our life easy, or which help us lead our life easily in the society are not available in the books. Some have to be learned what is happening around us, what we are doing. So these values, social values, moral values, universal values, some values, fellow feelingness, these are universal values. The other day you were explaining the theme of your wall magazine. What is the relevant of, right? What is the relevant of myths, whether it is Indian myths or classical myth, Western myth? Well, because those mythical texts, whether it is the Ramayana or it is the Iliad or the Paradise Lost or some classics like Shakespeare's Hamlet, all these books, they have certain universal things, universal values. These universal values are enshrined in the Ramayana, in the Mahabharata, in the Iliad or Paradise Lost or Hamlet or any other text, those who are generally considered to be classics. Say for example, what is the universal values or moral values of the Ramayana? It is all about, it is a story of what? It is a story of loyalty. It is a story of faith. It is a story of betrayal. It is a story of sacrifice. It is a story of justice. So these values are applicable to everybody, to every country, to every people of every time. And therefore, these are called classics, whether it is Hamlet or it is the Mahabharata or it is Paradise Lost. their classes because they have some universal, they proposed, they expound some universal values. These are important. Our sense of belongingness, our fellow feeling, our sense of respect for the seniors, sense of affection for the juniors are important if we want to lead a peaceful life in this society. You will, if you see around you these days there is an increase in the sense of intolerance, in the sense of intolerance. This is because people have become too materialistic. People have become too materialistic, too individualistic. I think this kind of program help us grow a communal feeling, a feeling of a community, that we belong to the same community, community of students of the Department of English. And hence the importance of this program. So we have a habit, the teachers have a habit to deliver lecture whenever they get chance, and not only lecture, deliver a very long lecture. So anyway, my advice to you is that to the seniors, to the outgoing base, this is not the, they have not yet left, but after their exam it may not be possible to organize this program, so you have preponed it, advanced it, it's alright. Though you will be living, you will be always in our mind. You will be always in our mind. And many a time, Ariful has said that in every department there is a chorus teacher. But I consider myself as one such who is always who is always straightforward. If I want to say something, I tell them then and there. But when I tell, and next I forget it. Okay. So anyway, whatever it is, many times you think that sir is very angry or sir is not doing the right thing, but gradually you will understand these things. Why we have been very strict in some cases? Because our life, students' life, needs some restrictions, needs some compulsions. Otherwise there is no development. Human civilization, every society has developed because of this compulsion, because of these restrictions. If there is no restriction, there is no desire, there is no compulsion, then we cannot progress. So for your progress, we do something, or we want to be very strict. But not that we do not like it. We are always like our sons and daughters. So we have always a soft corner. Today I told Solomon sir, today around 12, one student, he or she got the degree and messaged me, thanking me that you have been very tough, but those tough things have helped us getting these degrees. So you will realize, afterwards, once you leave the department, you will realize why we are always tough. Say for example, you know that we are very particular regarding your attendance in the classes. Right? We know only bookish knowledge is not enough. Even if you study well, if you understand a deliver, a lecture, some teaching from the teachers is very, very important. So keep this in mind. And next, my advice is that after your graduation, some students will go for higher studies, some for other career options. So in different directions you will be moving. In whatever field of the society you go, do whatever you want or you are able to do. Do it with all your heart. Do not consider anything less important or inferior. Do your best and do it honest. Do with all your honesty, because at the end of the day that will give you some happiness, some joy. Keep it in mind. And what you want only that, remember us in your prayer. Another thing, another piece of advice to all of you, to second semester, to fourth semester, to sixth semester, or even those who will be coming in future, that always keep in mind some sense of regards for the seniors, for the teachers. Whenever, many a time we may forget you. I am engaged, as you know, I am engaged in election duties. Many students come forward and tell us, sir, I belong to that base. I am from that base. I am Omo. So then we can recall, yes, this is the boy, this is the girl. So we may forget the appearance, but once you introduce, we can correctly recall that you were such and such student, something like this. So have some respect. How you can have some respect? Not that like ours at our time, right? At our time, what happened? If we are riding a bicycle, we have to calm down, get down off the bicycle. Alright, so those days are gone. And teachers do not want that kind of respect. Just whenever you will see, give a smile. Give a smile. That is enough. But if you, I do not say you do this, but many a time we come across such things. As if the students do not know us or recognize us. That should not happen. Not with any student, any teachers, not only teachers of the Department of English, any teachers of BN College are our teachers. So we should have that sense of respect for every teacher. The teachers will not demand anything, just a smile. Right? So do these things, and as always we used to say, do your duties, and your primary duty is to study, do your studies, but not at the right. Not that you will be doing studies all the time and then at the cost of all happiness. No. Do something, spend some time in your happiness, in the things that you want to do or you enjoy doing, and then, but you should not enjoy at the cost of studies. It's your primary. Okay. And have some love for your juniors, some respect for your seniors, respect for your teachers, respect for your parents as well. So with these few words, thank you.